This is the portfolio rubric guidance for second grade standard 2 Nbt A4. The students compare two three-digit numbers based on the meanings of the digits in each place and use the symbols greater than, equal to, and less than to show the relationship. When assessing for levels 0 through 4, the teacher is assessing the student's ability to compare two three-digit numbers and use the symbols greater than, equal to, less than to show the relationship. The teacher gives the student a sheet with 20 problems for the student to compare two three-digit numbers. The student writes the symbol greater than, equal to, or less than to show the relationship. Students may not use objects or drawings to compare these numbers. This assessment is comparing the numbers based on the meaning of the digits in each place. This is a written assessment. So again, to assess the levels 0 through 4, the teacher will provide a sheet with 20 problems on them comparing two three-digit numbers. In the suggested tasks, there is a suggestion on what could be printed on the paper. So one of the 20 problems could be 427 blank 328. Then the student will write the greater than symbol in the blank because 400s is greater than 300s. When assessing for level 5, the teacher is assessing the student's ability to round whole numbers to the nearest 10 using the understanding of place value. The teacher gives the student a sheet with 20 problems for the student to round to the nearest 10 using a 10-digit number. The student will write the answer on the sheet. So again, this is a written assessment. When assessing for levels 6 through 7, the teacher is assessing the student's ability to round whole numbers to the nearest 10 using understanding of place value. This assessment is aligned to the third grade standard 3 Nbt A1. The teacher will give the student a sheet with 20 problems for the student to round to the nearest 10 using a three-digit number. The student writes the answer on the sheet. This is a written assessment. So again, for level 5, the student is rounding to the nearest 10 for a two-digit number. And for level 6 and 7, the student is able to round to the nearest 10 using a three-digit number. Under the suggested task for level 5, one of the 20 problems that is printed on the paper could be 82. And then the student would round 82 to the nearest 10, and the student would write 80. For levels 6 and 7, one of the 20 problems could be 457. The student will round to the nearest 10. The student would write 460. For all levels 0 through 7, the required method of evidence collection is a written product. After you have assessed the students, it is time to score the student work. You may use the rubric provided to score the student work. If the student is unable to compare two three-digit numbers by using the symbols to show the relationship, then the student work receives a level 0. If the student is able to correctly compare at least 5 of the two three-digit numbers, by using the symbols to show the relationship, then the student work receives a level 1. If the student is correctly able to compare at least 10 of the two 3-digit numbers by using the symbols, then the student work receives a level 2. The student work receives a level 3 if the student correctly compares at least 15 of the two 3-digit numbers by using the symbols to show the relationship. The student work receives a level 4 if the student correctly compares all 20 of the two 3-digit numbers by using the symbols to show the relationship. At level 5, the student is able to correctly round all 20 of the numbers to the nearest 10 using a 2-digit number. If the student is successful at correctly rounding all 20 of the numbers to the nearest 10, then the student or the teacher does not need to upload student evidence of completing levels 0 through 4. You would only need to upload level 5 if they are successful at level 5. If the student is able to correctly round at least 10 of the numbers to the nearest 10 using 3-digit numbers, then the student work receives a level 6. If the student correctly rounds at least 15 of the numbers to the nearest 10 using 3-digit numbers, then the student work receives a level 7. If the student is successful at completing level 6 or 7, then the teacher does not need to upload evidence of the student completing levels 0 through 5. Again, keep in mind, looking at the rubric for levels 0 through 4, the student is comparing two 3-digit numbers and using a symbol to show the relationship. For level 5, they are rounding to the nearest 10 using a 2-digit number. And at levels 6 and 7, the students are presented with two 3-digit numbers and they are rounding to the nearest 10.